Okay, we got another stream up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it sounds tolerable. No real lag just yet. Well, it sounds tolerable. Once I start playing a game, though, that might change really quick. Uh, Once I start playing a game, though, that might change really quick. Alright, I got the stream back up. Yeah, everything sounds not horrific. Tolerable. Alright, we got anyone up in this stream right now? I am not sure. You will have to excuse me. I'm, for one, not a very social person when it comes to more direct forms of conversation like this, even if it is just a stream. Um, and also, I am not a streamer. I'm just very new to this kind of thing. I prefer just to make videos. Alright, yeah, we got someone in here. And one other person, I'm not sure who. Uh, Hold on, I'm just, doing a form of advertising. Alright, so here is the plan for the stream. I was bored, I'll be honest. Did not really know what to do. I was going to try and do some form of challenge. Now, what that would have been, I have no idea. And then I was going to, like, just edit and upload it somewhere. But as of right now, like I said, because I just did not know what to do, I think I will just do a random assortment of games today. And maybe get a few practice rounds and against that MF in front of me. So this outside of the the few, what would it be, posts I made like I would say a month or so ago at this point, is a challenge I have yet to really show anything on. So I'm going to be fighting that dude over there, Gilgamesh, with just Cloud by himself, 1 HP, no limit breaks. No materia, the Buster Sword, no weapon skills, no accessories, no equipment, no summons. In other words, just needlessly, masochistically hard. And in totality, it's I do wonder if this challenge is possible due to the very nature of it. Towards the end of the fight, or I guess the halfway point of the fight, it becomes a DPS race. So the thing that makes this beyond difficult is you have to try and get as much of his health down and also time when you stagger him into the phase transition before he gets the Genji shield up. And that is very annoying. Like this, with Cloud in particular, he does not really have a lot of tools, like, for example, Aerith. Um, I guess more specifically, a better example would be Tifa, Nanaki, and where is he? Ketshi. Yes, I pronounce it Ketshi. to really avoid and circumvent a lot of the more annoying stuff that Gilgamesh has. For example, Red, Nanaki, whichever you prefer, has Vengeance mode, and that can iframe through a lot of the things that Gilgamesh has that would make the fight otherwise impossible for most characters. Tifa... Yes, I pronounce this. I know a lot of people call him Kate Sif. In fact, in the game, they pronounce it. I gotta go take Lamau. Fair enough. I know a lot of people pronounce it Kate Sith, but I'm a linguistic purist, so I pronounce it the, I suppose, Scandinavian Scottish way of saying it, which would be Ket She. And if anyone gets that reference I just made with the whole linguistic purist thing, yeah. So this will be, I guess, Azumgi's here. So this will be his first time really seeing what I've been doing for the past few months in relation to this dude, and I will be honest, this challenge has been harping on me for so long now, to the point where like, I tried doing the same challenge with Tifa, but it just kept bugging me. The fact that I have not done it with Cloud or even gotten close. So yeah, this will just be a few practice rounds. The first one might be a throwaway round because I will be trying to use, what's it, Wildfire? By the way, Zoomgi, when you suggested it initially, trying to see if, like, multiple Wildfires would proc the Genji shield, I do not think it does. At least from what I've tried, and here I'll show you really quick. One Wildfire, no reaction. Two Wildfire, no reaction. And I'm dead. It would probably be easier to put that on a combat setting of some kind. What should I have the first one be as? Not Triple Slash, maybe Braver. No, Wildfire. I guess Infinity's End, because I'm not very sure what else to use. And a little bit of a problem with Wildfire is if you follow up too soon on it, it will just launch you. It'll make Cloud do some air combos, and that is a problem. Because in this state, Cloud is very vulnerable without, like, other materia and things like that. First weapon down. Prepare to be stupefied by my swordsmanship. Where is it? Oh, it didn't launch. Okay. That's a reset. It did not launch me. Yeah, Wildfire, unless I am using it incorrectly, it does not seem particularly useful for these circumstances, at least. Unfortunately. Honestly, I hope this is not a repeat of, forgot to cancel out of that. I hope this is not a repeat of, a similar situation. In the past, a very long time ago, for anyone who is new to my channel, who has not seen, like, anything I've done, a very long time ago I did a challenge where I beat one of the Valkyrie fights in God of War Ragnarok blindfolded. And at first it was intended to be purely just a practice stream, just to test the waters. But in that very stream I ended up beating them. So I hope that somehow, despite how long it's been since I have attempted this, that I do not do it in this stream, so that way I have a video of it. I suppose I could just save the footage, but yes, it was Hurista Mies blindfolded. Why is Discord not launching me? If you are curious about it, Azumgi, it's still up on my channel. It's one of the... My hands have no legs next time.
Game over, huh?
Actually, do you know about that, Azumgi? I also have a small series that is on a hiatus for now, for Remake, where I've been trying to route a way to beat the game blindfolded. Ah, that took damage. Technically. I saw red numbers come up. So far for the blindfolded remake routing, I've only ever done well, I've only gotten to... It would be the section where you're going to the elevator. Like, the first dog you see. And getting far too distracted. It was like 6 resets back to back. Okay, overzealous. I thought I could get away with that. I should not have done that. Oh no, one person watching and I know that it's me. Damn. Well, no, though, for some reason my PlayStation told me that only one person is watching, but the YouTube stream itself is saying that 4 people are. Okay, I did not think that would hit me. I really should stop doing that, but then again, I'm not sure, I guess, what other safe way to parry, I guess not parry, but cancel out of whatever. Behold! I was hoping he would be close enough to the wall. Cloud. Okay, thanks, man. By the way, is my mic loud? That was close. I wish I had 2 ATV.
Feast your eyes. Prepare to be stupid.
Alright, that's good. There we go. I was doing it too early, that's why. It was not launching me. Ah! Too early. Where are you going? Lord have mercy, man. That's the one problem with Gilgamesh. The only thing that makes him inconsistent is if he does not kill the two other frogs that are at the start. Because then he will randomly fly to them to kill them later. Overzealous, I should not have done that. I thought I could squeeze in one more attack to charge the ATB a little further. To guarantee. Is it a guarantee? Hold on. Is it a guaranteed death after using counterstance? For what situation is it be? If you mean, after the pinwheel attack, if you miss the final hit of pinwheel while entering counterstance, then it guaranteed kills you, because by the time Cloud exits out of it, Gilgamesh would already be well into whatever attack animation he's doing for you. That should have hit him, but okay. That's a guaranteed death. In that situation, yes, it would be a guaranteed death. Well, Tifa's still alive. Nope. Does not matter, I have to restart. Should not have done that. But, yeah, what do you mean? Guaranteed death is going to be for what specific attack? After circumstance, or not circumstance, counterstance, sorry. Forgot to lock on for a second. Good thing I am parry guy and it does not matter. Okay, maybe do not boast as much. Actually, no, I'm not sure. I guess one interesting thing about Gilgamesh, if you go for counterstance on reverse, retrieving swipe, sorry, is if he is against a wall, then you can actually catch him, because the wall will push him more towards you than him being able to jump away from you. I do not know if it is something on my end, or if just people are dipping in and out for one reason. I shouldn't have done that. But like the numbers and stuff keep going up and down. And Tifa is still alive, that is a problem. Never mind, she died. Or not. Wow. What's my stream sounding like? Wow. Okay. What's funny is whenever I've like done streams in the past, for the most part they suck because of how laggy it is, but every once in a while I guess the conditions are perfect and I can stream without issue. I should not have done that. I should have been able to parry after that, but okay. Braver spam over aerial arsenal would do more damage or not? I'm actually not sure. I was wondering about that myself, but when I saw Doofus do similar challenges in the past, right? And who else was it? It might have been Fennekin as well. But I saw them using Discord in the aerial assault. I just realized I called it Arsenal by mistake. I guess I'll try Braver spam this attempt if I get him low down enough. That was close. Thanks, Cloud. We could have gotten... That was a misclick on my behalf. I was trying to press counter stance, but my brain said bird, focus thrust. Actually, I'm wondering if it would be smarter to put Prime Mode over in Infinity's End instead, because Infinity's End for this specific circumstance is actually useless. That was close. Prepare to be stupefied by my swordsmanship. Alright, let's see. I guess the only problem with it, right, is it Discord... Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. I think you might be onto something, Azumgi. Because if I combo it into... Where is it? If I combo Discord or Disorder into Braver, and if you do Braver mid-air, it does more damage. It increases the potency, so you might actually be not too far off with that assessment. That is not something I had considered. Oh, I do have... Okay. Alright, here we go. Or one big Infinity's End. Yeah, but Infinity's End, the problem with Infinity's End in this format is that it relies heavily on like other factors to buff the overall damage potency of it. So, for example, like Dark Side, Fury, even like I guess certain elemental materials that you might have. And because of, and more specifically, how slow it is, like, I'm sure it goes without saying, if you had Genji Glove with it, and then a few other buffs, it would do a lot of damage, at least damage worth doing. Alright, that was very bad on my behalf. I forgot I had it on the quick thing for the aerial menu. For a challenge like this, that's stuff. Infinity's End is more about getting as many actions as you can out because of how limited you are to do more damage than trying to do a big hit that will do less damage. Sure, the initial hit might be stronger than a single Braver, but if you can get like 3 Bravers out, and if those 3 Bravers do just barely enough to do like for example, like 20% more than Infinity's End, and you would not have to worry about a long recovery after the fact. And prepare to be stupefied by my swordsmanship. That was way too early. Oh, while I'm here, hold on. Where is how do I? There we are. You are now modded Azungi. That way people know that you're a trusted member. Too early. What am I doing? That was almost too early. Okay, that's actually interesting. By me accidentally doing Discord too early, and I realized that maybe it does more damage than even just multiple Bravers or Discord into Aerial Onslaught. That should have been a parry. Again, I have it down. Why do I?
Game over, huh?
Apparently, the recovery on that. You did a reset while he was still staggered. Wonder why. Planning ahead, I presume. Are you referring to that double Discord I did, Azumki? Because I will be honest, that was an accident. What I was trying to do was I just watched your Hollow Knight parry video. Wish you thanks, man. To the Hollow Knight community, by the way, I am so sorry that it has been like genuinely so long since I've done Hollow Knight content. Well, one thing I can do actually this stream, depending on like, because I think I will try to do like a good chunk of Gilgamesh's health just to see how far I can get. But I will probably add or start playing Hollow Knight after this, so that way I've been attempting parry only Nightmare King Grim for the past few days. My PB is phase 2, like far into phase 2. Can you give me some tips on the Pantheon of the Sage, Zote? The problem with Zote is he's unironically a DPS race. Zote is someone you, for example, if you have like what would it be, Unbreakable Strength and Quick Slashes, and Shaman Stone, then Descending Dark, just swing your nail like crazy, Descending Dark, and you just repeat that until you kill him. Because he is so clunky and the moves are extremely random. Yeah, to some measure they... Oh, sorry, just hit my mic. To some measure they can be. But the idea is, if you can kill him faster, there are certain bosses like that in most games. Like, Gilgamesh is an example here. Gilgamesh is a character who sets up... So you see how he has, that weapon, right? Which, I forget the name. I think it's, what's it called? Nagata? Or something like that? He can summon up to 6 weapons, though. And, if you let him summon all of his weapons, he becomes incredibly dangerous, and worst of all, if you let him bring up his Genji shield, he becomes infinitely harder to kill than he would have been otherwise. And I am aware I got hit, but I'm just trying to show you so you can get a better idea of how like bosses like Zote and Gilgamesh work. Okay, that does not work. That was decent damage, though. Definitely way more than Aerial Onslaught. Zote, right? He functions similarly. He's a setup boss to some degree because he summons the Zotelings, right? The little versions of himself. So the idea is just to kill him as fast as possible. If you spam Descending Darks, like especially the flying ones, they will just fly into the Descending Darks and stuff. And they'll handle themselves at a certain point. I'm using only nail builds used for both first and second Pantheon, so I'm relying on my nail for most of the time. Mark of Pride, Quick Slashes, Nail Masters, Glory, Steady Body, Unbreakable Strength. Well, in that regard, you should be set to DPS race him anyway. Because even if you are using a primarily nail-focused build, Descending Dark, in my experience at least, works really well into that. Try my best to out-DPS him, spamming my nail. Yeah, as I mentioned, he's so buffed and chunky, he doesn't even die. Yeah. Yeah, that's another problem with him. Matter of fact, I guess because it has been a long time since I played. Hold on. I will quickly, the screen will go down, but I believe you might be able to still hear my mic. Yeah, I'm only broadcasting mic audio. Where is Hollow Knight? Hold on. Where is it? 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 I'll load it up really quick. Because I actually use very